good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free. Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what
well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for L.A.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this... going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. High throw, but the catch is made. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Stafford going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big... And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Eric Dickerson punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits. First red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. A run for Nick Chubb. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. Here's 2nd and 9. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. And Parkey's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Defense. This is unbelievable.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal. So now it's 2nd down. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
On 2nd and goal. Mayfield toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb. And 3 yards on the carry. To 4th and goal. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. The kick by Parkey is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, Dickerson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. To throw is Stafford.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
On 3rd down, they go Lynch. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. Breaks a tackle. And taking it across midfield to throw. Oh, he's looking for a touchdown deep for Woods. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, 42 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at them.
After review the play,
so they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On second down, Mayfield again. And his throw is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On third down, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Austin Hooper, 59 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And that is caught for the 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put up. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that'll make it third down. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play there for L.A. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it another go. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Chubb. He will push his way down to about the 14. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On second down now, Felton. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. This is a very impressive drive. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They run. Chubb. And he loses the football a second time. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stafford airing it out deep for Woods. It got his man complete. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, 82 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Cleveland offense making their way out. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. That one caught by Felton. And a loose football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
So, partner, that play broke huge. And when you can get a guy into the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back. But in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not ultimately, because he didn't do what? He didn't secure the football. And if he had done that, that play would have been spectacular. Instead, he turns it over.
Yeah, a big play, all for naught. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a 1st down, but the field goal team is out onto the field from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive resulting in the field goal. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The Browns drive about to get started. A first down throw for Mayfield.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And for Mayfield, this could be a free play. Eluding the pressure right.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
Mayfield now from the 50. And he's got the hook up to Landry. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. And that is incomplete.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
And Kevin Stefanski going to take a chance going for it on 4th.
Now Mayfield on 4th down.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. There he goes, right side. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford rolling to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Anderson's kick is good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.